What if the new Wizards Beyond Waverly Place teaser is hiding secrets that could completely change the wizard world forever? Fans have been waiting for answers since Season 1's shocking finale, and now the teaser has dropped tiny hints that might reveal the future of Alex, Justin, and the rest of the Russo family. This isn't just another season. This could be the biggest magical shakeup since the original Wizards of Waverly Place, and if you look closely, you'll see the clues. We're right in front of us all along. Season 1 left us hanging on the edge. Alex had to make a choice that would define her future stay in the human world and live a normal life, or take on the responsibility of protecting the magical realm. In the finale, we saw her leaning toward a life without magic, but just when it seemed like her wizard days were over, a powerful artifact appeared in her hands. Its glow wasn't just for show, it was a sign that magic wasn't done with Alex Russo. Meanwhile, Justin, who had moved on from the chaos of wizard competitions, found himself pulled back into the action when the Magical Council hinted that dark forces were rising again. His quiet life as a teacher suddenly didn't seem so simple anymore. Max, the youngest Russo, seemed like he was just having fun in his sandwich shop, but the final moments hinted that he might know more than he's letting on. His strange reaction to the artifact, almost as if he recognized it, has had fans wondering, does Max have a hidden role in the upcoming fight? The teaser shows him for just a split second, but his face is serious, a big shift from his usual goofy personality. That tiny moment might mean Max is about to become a major player in the magical world. And then there's the shadow that hung over the whole finale, the threat we never saw but could feel. Throughout Season 1, there were whispers of a force older than the Wizard Council, something that doesn't follow their rules and doesn't care about wizard law. The teaser seems to confirm this. In one blink and you miss it shot, a hooded figure steps through a portal lined with symbols we've never seen before. They're not the same kind of magic we know from the Russo family. They look ancient, dangerous, and possibly forbidden. This could be the true villain of Season 2, and if they've come for the artifact, Alex and her family are in more danger than ever. The magic isn't just coming back, it's evolving. The teaser shows the streets of New York flickering with hidden spells, shop signs glowing faintly as if charged with magic, and people who look completely normal but move with the confidence of trained sorcerers. It feels like the magical world is no longer separate from the human one. This blending of worlds might be the heart of Season 2's story. Alex wanted a normal life, but what happens when magic refuses to stay hidden? If the first season was about rediscovering magic, the second season might be about surviving it. The stakes are higher, the villains seem smarter, and the Russo family could be facing their most dangerous challenge yet, not just to their powers, but to their bonds with each other. And judging by the tone of the teaser, the show won't shy away from big, emotional moments. This isn't just lighthearted wizard fun anymore. This is about legacy, loyalty, and the price of magic. Asterisk, the teaser wastes no time throwing in visuals that feel innocent at first, but reveal much more when you slow them down. One of the first shots shows Alex walking through the streets of New York, coffee in hand, as if she's just another person starting her day. But the background tells a different story behind her. A mural on a brick wall briefly glows with a golden shimmer, and in that shimmer you can make out the outline of the wizard family crest. It's there for less than a second, but it suggests the magic is bleeding into everyday life in ways even Alex might not notice. This isn't just set dressing, it's a sign the boundary between the magical and human worlds is collapsing. Then comes the blink dash and dash you single quotes LL dash miss dash it moment of Justin standing in what looks like his classroom. But if you pause at the exact right time, you'll see that the chalkboard behind him has faint markings not written in chalk at all, they're glowing runes. They match the same ones we saw carved into the mysterious artifact from Season 1. This means Justin has been studying it, maybe even in secret, despite acting like he's distanced himself from wizard drama. His face in that shot isn't calm, it's tense, almost as if he's hiding something from his students. One of the most unsettling images in the teaser is a quick flash of a library. It's not the cozy Waverly substation basement from the Original series, this one is massive, gothic, and ancient, with shelves that seem to stretch into the darkness. As the camera pans, a shadow passes in the corner, and for a single frame, you see glowing eyes watching from between the books. This isn't some friendly wizard guide. Those eyes are sharp, almost predatory. Could this be the hooded figure hinted at in Season 1? Or is it something even older? And then there's Max. His appearance is almost nothing, just him stepping into the frame with a sandwich. But fans who zoomed in notice something unusual. His hand is wrapped in what looks like a protective band of glowing silver cloth. It's not a cast, and it's definitely not for style. In wizard lore, silver wards are used to seal away dangerous magic or protect the bearer from curses. That means Max has either been attacked or he's holding back something powerful. The fact that this is never addressed in the teaser only makes it more suspicious. A small but important detail comes during a scene with Alex looking into a shop window. At first, it seems like a sweet, nostalgic callback to her love for fashion. But in the reflection of the glass, the street behind her doesn't match what's actually there. It's distorted, showing cobblestone roads and lanterns, almost like another world bleeding through. This could be an early sign of dimension overlap, where parts of the magical realm are merging with the human world. It's subtle, but in the Wizards universe, those little cracks in reality usually lead to massive problems. The teaser also drops a surprising clue. During a group shot of wizards gathered in what looks like a council meeting. Among them is a figure in dark green robes, their face completely hidden, wearing a pendant shaped like a spiral of fire. That same symbol appeared in a Season 1 flashback when the old wizard archives were mentioned, a clue that this robed figure might be part of a secret order that predates the council entirely. If they're showing up now, it means something is threatening the entire balance of magic. Finally, the hooded figure. It's only a 2-second shot, but it's the most chilling in the whole teaser. They step through a swirling portal made of smoke and embers, and as they move, the world behind them seems to crumble into ash. You can barely see their face, but one detail stands out: their hand, covered in deep cracks that glow faintly red as if their magic is burning them from the inside out. That could mean they're using Forbidden's magic, the kind that drains life in exchange for power. These details may seem small, but together they paint a clear picture. Season 2 isn't just about returning to the fun wizard adventures. It's about a magical world on the brink of chaos, with dangers creeping in from every corner. The teaser is telling us that no place is safe anymore, not even the streets of New York, *, one of the most exciting parts of the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place Season 2 teaser isn't just the return of familiar faces, it's the introduction of characters we've never seen before, each one bringing their own mystery and danger. The first new face we meet appears only halfway through the teaser. She's a young woman with sharp features, wearing a deep purple jacket with silver embroidery that shimmers faintly as she moves. In one quick shot, we see her step into the same glowing portal the hooded figure uses, but instead of fear, her eyes hold a calm determination. She doesn't look like a villain, yet the way she appears from the same magic as the antagonist raises questions. Could she be a rogue wizard working against both the Russo family and the Magical Council? Or is she a double agent playing a dangerous game? The second new character is harder to read. He's only in the teaser for a heartbeat, crouched on a rooftop overlooking the city at night. The wind blows back his coat, revealing a long staff strapped to his back, etched with glowing green runes. His face is mostly in shadow, but the little we see shows a faint scar running across his jaw. This isn't the style of a casual wizard. He looks like a hunter, someone trained to track and confront magical beings. Fans are already speculating that he might be a warden, a rumored group tasked with policing magic that's too dangerous for the council to control. If that's true, his arrival could mean the threat this season is far bigger than we imagined. Then there's the character that barely anyone caught on the first watch. Teenager with messy dark hair, seen sitting alone in the corner of a busy cafe. His clothes are simple, but the moment Alex walks past him, every object on the table, the coffee cup, the sugar jar, even the napkin dispenser shifts slightly on its own. It's subtle, but it suggests raw, uncontrolled magic. He doesn't look at Alex, but the camera lingers just long enough to make you feel he's aware of her. Could he be a newly discovered wizard, someone Alex might take under her wing, or is he hiding from the magical world entirely? One of the most talked about moments online is the appearance of an older woman in emerald green robes, standing beside Justin in the council chamber. Her expression is stern, and she wears a large pendant in the shape of a crescent moon biting into a star, a design we've never seen before in the series. Some fans believe she could be a high-ranking figure from another magical order, someone who doesn't answer to the council but has been forced to step in because the current threat is too great. Her single line in the teaser, "You have no idea what's coming," is delivered with a weight that feels personal, almost like she's warning Justin directly. There's also a strange, almost ghost-like figure shown during a split-second montage. They're standing in what appears to be the ruins of an old wizard training hall, their form flickering between solid and transparent. The camera moves too quickly to see their face, but the faint sound of a familiar laugh plays over the shot some. Fans are convinced this might be the return of a past character, possibly in spirit form, to warn the Russos about what's ahead. If this is true, it could mean that the new season is willing to dive deeper into darker, more emotional storylines, exploring magic's connection to life and death, but perhaps the most mysterious of all is the child seen in the final seconds of the teaser. Barefoot, wearing a simple gray tunic and holding a glowing crystal, they stare directly into the camera before the screen cuts to black. Their eyes, oddly enough, are the same color as the glow from the artifact in Season 1's finale. A single moment has ignited dozens of fan theories. Some think this child is the embodiment of the artifact's power, while others believe they could be the key to sealing away the ancient threat. The fact that no known character interacts with them in the teaser only makes the mystery deeper. All these new faces point toward a more complex and layered story in Season 2. The Russos won't just be dealing with old rivals, they'll be navigating shifting alliances, unpredictable newcomers, and people whose loyalties are far from clear. The teaser suggests that every new character will bring both help and chaos, and the line between friend and foe might blur more than ever before. Asterisk, if there's one thing the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place Season 2 teaser makes clear, it's that the season is not playing it safe. Every frame is layered with clues that hint at massive twists, and when you start piecing them together, a much bigger picture emerges. The most striking reveal is how much more integrated the magical and human worlds seem to be. In the original Wizards series, magic was something the Russo family had to keep hidden. But now, the teaser shows magic leaking into everyday life, shop signs subtly glowing, strangers casually using spells in public, and even non-magical spaces carrying traces of enchantment. This suggests a world on the brink of losing the separation between magic and reality, a change that could alter the balance of power forever. The presence of the hooded figure is clearly central to this season's conflict. The way they step through a portal of smoke and embers, leaving destruction in their wake, tells us this isn't just a typical wizard enemy. The red cracks on their hands imply a dangerous kind of magic, one that feeds on the user, possibly at the cost of their life. In wizard lore, that type of magic is often linked to ancient curses or forbidden rituals. This leads to a chilling theory. What if the hooded figure isn't just seeking the artifact Alex found, but is bound to it? They might need it to survive, or worse, to break free from something even more dangerous than themselves. Then there's the mystery of the artifact itself. In Season 1, it appeared in Alex's hands out of nowhere, its glow hinting at a deep magical connection. In the teaser, we see faint pulses of that same light in multiple scenes, reflected in the eyes of the barefoot child, flickering in the library shadows, and even dancing across the surface of Justin's chalkboard runes. This repeated imagery suggests the artifact isn't a simple magical tool. It could be a living source of magic, tied to multiple people across the story. If that's the case, protecting it will mean protecting anyone linked to it, which could explain why so many new characters are suddenly in play. Another big reveal hidden in the teaser is the suggestion of fractured alliances. The council chamber scene is tense. Justin stands apart from other wizards, his posture defensive, while the older woman in emerald robes warns of an unstoppable threat. Her words, "You have no idea what's coming," aren't just a warning. They feel like an accusation. Could the council itself be divided on how to handle this danger? And if so, where will the Russo's loyalties lie? Alex has never been one to blindly follow authority, and if she thinks the council is making the wrong move, she might go rogue, pulling her family and allies into an unsanctioned mission. Subtle but suspicious appearance in the teaser can't be ignored either. That silver ward around his hand points to a personal encounter with dangerous magic, maybe even with the hooded figure. If Max has been cursed or is hiding a secret injury, it could mean he's already crossed paths with this season's threat before the others even realize it. This would put him in a position of holding critical information, but also being in serious danger. The barefoot child's role could be the season's biggest twist. They seem to be connected to the artifact's power in a way no one else is. If they are the embodiment of the artifact's magic, then keeping them safe becomes the ultimate goal. But their unsettling, unblinking stare into the camera in the final shot suggests they might not be entirely innocent. Could they be both the key to saving the wizard world and the reason it's falling apart? All these threads point toward a season-long arc where the line between good and evil isn't clear. Old allies may betray each other, new characters will force the Russos to question who they can trust, and the growing overlap of magic and the human world will put every decision under a magnifying glass. If the first season was about rediscovering magic, Season 2 looks ready to explore the price of it, what it costs to use, what it costs to protect, and what it costs to keep from falling into the wrong hands. And if the teaser's tone is any indication, the season will balance its trademark humor with far more danger and emotion than before. This isn't just about spells and pranks anymore, it's about survival, sacrifice, and the future of magic itself.